Oh, dude, it's coming fast, dude. What is up, boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another live stream. We got some cardio today. So we got 5 incline, 3.2 speed for, get this, 60 minutes. And that's just for the cardiovascular aspect of getting the body moving for longer periods of time. The goal is to get to 5 miles, 10-minute miles. I know it's not very fast, but 5 miles is a decent amount for somebody who has never really ran. I think the most I used to run would be like 4 miles a day. And I used to do that in 30 minutes. So is that about 7-minute miles? No, like 7.5. Yeah, 7.5, something like that. So just focus on getting the legs stronger, focus on getting the cardio back, and we got a long time to go. Hopefully, camera doesn't overheat. Hopefully, y'all can hear me, because I don't know if you can or not. Actually, let me see. Hopefully, camera doesn't overheat. Yep, looks like y'all can definitely hear me. So I love that. That's great. But hope you're having a good one. It's Friday. It's a beautiful day outside. I definitely noticed that the good habits I've kind of put in this week are definitely showing. And I'm doing my best to not completely go off the rails and eat 17 sandwiches. Tuna sandwich, egg sandwich, turkey sandwich on sourdough bread, some pepper jack cheese, tomatoes, onions, pickles, banana peppers. I've just been hungry, if I'm being honest with you. And I'm doing my best to not let that hunger completely take me over. But been stretching. I need to stretch more of like my shoulders, like my chest, but I feel like hips are coming along, getting slightly more flexible every single day. And that's what I'm really trying to wrap around. It's more about consistency, small growth, not overwhelming growth, small growth. Also need to do a better job at pushing myself at the gym, making sure I get that workout in. But for another beautiful day, being alive, being able to walk. Because I also just try to think 10 months ago, didn't even walk. Needed help getting in and out the shower. So, way better than what we were. I'm not going to lie. It's only been about 4 minutes. Kind of tired. It's going to be a long day. Hopefully the treadmill stays on. Because it has a tendency to kind of kick off sometimes. And if it does, I guess we're going outside. One of the biggest reasons I do this on the treadmill and not outside is I have a hard time pacing myself. Because I'm a very casual stroller. And it doesn't bode well to making sure that I'm walking at a certain speed. If the speed in which I normally walk is much, much, much slower. Oh, I was able to get 225 on the incline bench for 2 solid reps. Got my butt coming up. Super excited about that. Like, words can't explain how excited I was for that. Because I've never really been a big incline person. But I'm really trying to grow my upper chest And everybody said the incline's the way to do it, so gotta get going. It's also kind of weird because this treadmill kind of like skips. If you have an old treadmill, I think you understand what I'm saying. Like every few steps, I'll step and it like moves a little bit. Super sketchy. Not only am I training my cardio, my leg, but also just my being prepared for the worst, I guess. And I'm not gonna lie, I really hate this type of cardio. Like this brisk walk stuff, not a fan of. I would almost much rather be doing a light jog, a all-out sprint, or a very slow walk. Like, I could jog at this pace, and it'd probably not be that bad. But that's not what the program that AI has given me to get in shape. Instead, it's more about, I don't know, everybody used to move, I guess. I guess I should have put that like behind me, because I wonder if I'm still pushing off majority with my right leg. I guess that's why I have y'all. So if you see and I'm pushing off more on one side, let me know in the comments. I'm always trying to get better. Also, same thing with the workouts. You see me doing a workout, you're like, man, you should really do this. You'll feel it more. Please let me know. As you see with the physique, I need all the help I can get. Also, I think it'd be super cool for a run club. You get one of them drones that follow you around. I basically look like a Call of Duty game. We're running around with a UAV. But also, I feel like I need to be a runner before I get that. Or not even a runner, but I feel like I need to be able to get through whatever run I set before me before I start trying to have drones with me. Hey, yeah. What's his name? Mochi, Michimono, Michimana, the big moch fruit. My boy is killing. He only got like 5 songs, but I've been listening to them on repeat ever since I found this artist. He's fine. He's like, trying to stay tall, keeping the chest up. I don't have great form. Just like in general, like walking or sitting. Don't. It's not form. Posture. Don't have great posture. I'm trying to work on that too. Like low key, keeping yourself in a good postured stance is tiring. Like my shoulders be hurting, my back be hurting. I guess it's just because it's weak. I have a back brace I used to wear all the time. I think I'm gonna start wearing it to sleep. Also, story time. So I've had these shoes for like 10 years, and they're starting to show their age. They got some rips in them. They're starting to give me blisters when I walk. So my great idea was to buy some running shoes from China. Hey, all our stuff is made in China or Vietnam or the Philippines or Cambodia, wherever they make stuff at, right? Child labor, I understand. But like, hey, instead of buying some bricks or some hokas, or New Balances, let me buy directly from the source. And They're like $38 for a shoe that was $140 over here. Now, is it the same shoe? Probably not. It's probably like the generic knockoff. Like this one got some defects or something. But I thought it'd be interesting to buy them, try them out, make a video. Because if all the material's the same, it just has a different logo on it, let's give it a try. And also, I feel like with shoes, the main thing that makes the shoe comfortable is the insoles. So I might buy expensive insoles in this, what would be considered a cheap shoe, and see if that really does anything. Also, 60 minutes walking, I have to be done with steps by then, right? For the day, 10,000. There have been a few times where I've hit 20,000 steps because I would go throughout the day doing stuff, and then I'd come back, do my cardio, and it just so happens that at the end I'm at 20. But I barely been getting 10 for this side end. Haven't been moving much at work. I used to walk down and back, but I feel like doing more things, like making sure I do insanity, I do my morning workout, I do my morning cardio, I do my stretches. My knee has not really felt, I don't think sore is the right word. It's just been a little achy. Well, I guess that is sore. I feel like it's getting worse. Man, one thing I hate about cardio too is like, you can tell me to lift for 3 hours. Easy. Okay, not easy. Like, obviously it's hard. Like, I would take that any day over any amount of time on cardio. 10 minutes on the Stairmaster or a 3 hour long workout? 3 hour long workout. Also, I jumped. I don't know if whatever this last one. I jumped for the first time like 2 days ago. 2 days ago? Wednesday, Friday, Wednesday. Yeah, 2 days ago. And by no means was I using full effort. But like, I haven't jumped for 10 months. Like, I've done little like jump ropes, but I'm getting like that far off the ground. So I jumped. Probably it's like 50%. And I landed. And I didn't die. My leg didn't snap in half. Whew. It was a good day. It was a good day. So, with that being said, the reason why I brought it up is because I'm going to be using plyometrics in my workouts. I've been looking some different exercises up and things, and I train a lot in a straight line. So, lunges, squats, leg press, leg extension, hamstring curl, everything in a straight line. So, I need to do some plyo, some jumping, some like lateral lunges, movements, just to get my body used to being in those movement stretches positions. And hopefully that'll help too. So before my legs, Wednesdays and Saturdays, I'm going to do like a 10-minute plyo workout. Nothing crazy. Jump on a box, one-legged, jump down, land, jump two-legged, land, shuffle to the side, shuffle to the other side. And that'll be probably it. Normally, I would make plyos a whole workout in and of itself. But I want to start off with like 5 sets of 10, maybe. I feel like 10 jumps, 50 jumps. It's a lot, but at the same time, it's like not a lot. That's what I used to superset leg press with. Now I'm supersetting it with lunges. So I'm going to do that tomorrow morning. Whew. Almost 15 minutes. But I wanted this to be able to be in my office so that I could walk, work, stream. That'd be great. Because sometimes when I'm doing cardio, I feel like I should be doing other things. Like, I should be editing videos, posting content, doing some cold outreach. But maybe if I build like a stand right here, or I just put a board or something. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Because 60 minutes is a long time to do anything. Also, I feel like when I'm doing this in the morning, I also need to do it without headphones. Because, like, if I can't get through this without headphones, what's the point? I'm not always going to have headphones. Zombie apocalypse comes, I'm not always going to have headphones. Actually, I know I won't have headphones. Because why would I want to not be able to hear my surroundings? So, you know what? 30 minutes in, take the headphones out, and man, it is a beautiful day out today. It's kind of breezy. As you see, it's sunny. Man, God, I love this. Man, there's some good music on. You know what? Let me look up something. Oh, so, two things on here. Just like talking points. So, we can kind of look at nutrition. So, for nutrition, I'm eating 5 times a day, and I'm trying to space them out pretty evenly throughout the day. So, in the morning, cardio, fasted. Why I do it fasted, I'm not sure. People say fast is good. Some people say fast is bad. For me personally, after I wake up, and if I immediately eat, I feel sick. So I kind of got to get my body up, get my body going before I can eat. And doing cardio first thing in the morning gets me up and going. So I do cardio, I eat, do my morning workout, which is insanity, or it's 100 push-ups, 100 squats, 500 sit-ups, 50 pull-ups with a 35-pound weight between my legs. And that kind of gets me up. It gets me going. So after I do that, I eat my next meal, which is really just protein, rice, and some veggies. Go to work, another couple hours, chicken, rice, and veggies, and then beef, rice, and veggies. And then I have an apple or a banana. And that's it. So I'm really just trying to make sure that on days where I get off late, I get up at 9, I don't get home till 10. The last thing I do is eat because that's what really gets me. That late night eating, the late night snacking, even though the food's necessarily healthy, it's still more calories and later than I would like to eat. And also, why are you talking so much? Well, because if you can talk, that just means, well, from what I told, I'm at the right speed. If I can have a conversation while I'm going, sure, it's not like super easy, but I am able to have a conversation. Do these even work? Like these heart rate monitors? This one says my heart rate is 66. I don't think so. I really wish this would also count my steps. Oh, it does. Okay, next time on my watch, I'm gonna like track the distance and see if it's the same on the treadmill. Because I would be interested to see what's the difference. Also, what's a like goal that you have when it comes to your physique or just like overall health? Maybe somebody's overweight. Okay, I'm just trying to lose a couple pounds, feel a little bit better. Maybe somebody's already super in shape. Man, I'm trying to put on 50 pounds of muscle. Maybe somebody's like, man, I'm trying to kick my bad habit of drinking soda or alcohol. Whatever it is, drop it in the comments. I'm sure somebody also has some of the same issues that you also have. This whole thing that we're doing is trying to motivate each other to be better, trying to put together a support system so that we can all make sure that we're hitting and achieving our goals. Because sometimes you just need a positive influence in your life to be able to do so. Or at least that's how I feel. So, also, people be talking about runner's high. I've never had a runner's high or a cardio high. I never got to the point where I'm like, oh, I'm in a state of bliss. So maybe that's because I run with headphones and I'm listening to other people talk to me and stuff. Sometimes it's podcasts, sometimes it's music, sometimes it's how to run businesses. But maybe I just need to be in my own thoughts. But I guess 8 more minutes and we'll be in our own thoughts, I guess. And also, these training, like certified personal trainer programs, maybe I should do some of these. Right now, I'm just trying to make sure I survive and get through this whole walk. But you know what I mean. Girl, you argue like whoever wins is going to win a trophy. That's hard. That's such a bar. Oh, man, I cannot get over how beautiful David is outside. Even though I feel like we are going to skip summer, it's going to get right to getting cold. But I love this. You could say this one all year round. I would love everything about this. 5 more minutes and we're almost halfway there. Love that for us. So I should get 18, 36. I should get about 3 miles in today, I think. Oh, 4 more minutes until the halfway. I'm thinking I'm about to get off because I normally only do it for 30 minutes. Like when I'm at the gym and stuff. For like 1 more. It's having too much fun. Oh, I'm getting pretty hungry. Headphones about to die. At least I charged my camera and my microphone, but I just forgot to charge my headphones. Well, it's okay. I only got like 4 more minutes. Two more minutes. Awesome. So I'll tell you after you're done with the 2 minutes. The exhaust on my dad's truck is just so very nice. One of my faves. Also, thank you so much to my parents, because after ACL surgery, I literally couldn't get out of bed by myself. So, big shout out, my dad, my mom, taking care of me, making sure I was okay, making sure I didn't murder myself. Because God, I was depressed for a long time. Still am, but it's getting better. We got, I think it's because once you take the music out, you kind of just pay attention to how you feel. Somebody yelling in your ear, or podcast, or a book, you kind of dissociate and just one foot in front of the next. So, without any of that, I'm just thinking, man, my knee kind of hurts, legs are sore, shoulders are sore from walking with the vest on yesterday. And then I look down at the time. I'm like, oh man, it's got to be at least 10 minutes by now. It's been 3 seconds. So I would argue this is definitely harder without music than it is with music. But you got to train yourself. So maybe I do the first half without headphones and the second half with headphones. I don't even know why this is a conversation, really. Just walk, you know what I'm saying? But I might be able to listen to something or do something. But I guess that's why I'm talking to you, chat. Shout out to y'all. If anybody's watching, appreciate y'all for stopping by. In other news, so we got lead generation is going. Really just meeting with everybody on the team, make sure everybody's actually making content. And then our web designer has to make sure he's building websites. I have to make sure I'm getting good at Google Ads. And overall, it's just about posting content and getting clients, just like any other business, right? So I really need to lock down on this coming week, because I feel like there's still so much to do, and we really have to get on it. I feel like I've done a pretty good job. So like I said, these last couple of days, last week, of just eating healthy, making sure I'm getting my steps in, make sure I'm doing my workouts. Workouts at the gym need to get better. Like, they have to be better. But I'm down like almost 5 pounds this week, I think. So definitely doing something right. And it's like I said, it's really just late night snacking and eating. I'm trying to cut out. I also feel like at points, the treadmill just goes faster, and it kind of slows down a little bit. But just building up. Just building up. So tomorrow at the gym, have legs and back. Well, specifically, I'm gonna do probably 30 minutes or 20 minutes, maybe, I don't know, on the stair climber. Then we're gonna get plyos in. Then we're gonna do legs. And if I still have any energy at all, might do a light back workout or might go throughout the day, go to church in the evening, then go back to the gym and do back. Maybe. Also, shout out to my cousin doing college visits. I think it's senior year for her in high school. So big shout out to you. Hopefully you pick a college that you enjoy. I went to Indiana State. If I was to do it over again, definitely wouldn't have went there. Would have went to a bigger college. More people, more activities, more fun, more networking. Indiana State was cool. Just seemed a little bit small. Seemed like the same size as my high school, to be honest with you. Probably really should have went to Stanford. I got into Stanford. I used to be kind of smart, but also probably would have had like $100,000 student loan debt, and I really appreciate that I don't. So there's that. Now it's about building. I guess building the right word? Having the family that I want, or making it. You got to make children. I guess building the family. Got to find somebody first. So a lot of things to do. Hopefully after I get abs, it'll help me out a little bit. Maybe with the confidence. Once I can run a little bit, I almost took off. Y'all seen that? I almost took off. But yeah, just trying to navigate this thing called life. Also, what's something that y'all struggle with? Is it budgeting, diet, exercise? Is it work-life balance? Is it enjoyment? Some of y'all used to play video games day in, day night while you were a kid. Now you haven't touched your console in 20 years. So I don't know. Anything y'all are struggling with? Anything at all? Oh, I also started a book club. That's been cool. We need to figure out what our next post's going to be. And also, we're trying to figure out an app that allows us to listen to audiobooks or read books for free. We have the Libby app, which is like through the public library, but you can't listen to the books, or at least I don't know how to use the app, I guess. So, and yes, I know there's Audible. I don't want to pay for it, okay? I want a free option to listen to these books. I don't like spending money. So we should be around 3,000 steps, 4,600. So my calculations are pretty right. It's about 1,000 steps per 10 minutes at the speed in which we're going. I'm also cooking. So I got my rice in the rice maker. So by the time I'm off of here, rice will be done. Cook up my chicken and go to work. Right now, the pace in which we're going, perfect. Because when I put the chicken in the oven for it to cook, I'm going to do my morning workout. Just trying to be more productive with my time. I was thinking about also doing my laundry now, so I don't have to do it when I get off of work. But we'll see how that actually goes. I do want to go to the gym later today and really work on a lot of curls, a lot of tricep extensions on the cable specifically. Free weights are nice, don't get me wrong, but I just feel a different level of contraction when I'm on cables. I am sore though. That's why I think Sunday I really need to do a better job stretching. Like, see, this type of cardio for me, it's just not enjoyable. Pace is too fast. Like, I would just like to walk a little bit slower. Like, even if it's, I walk 2 speed for 2 hours. If that's the case, you don't like walking this fast. "20 more minutes. And we should get really close to 3 miles. When it's all said and done." Start myself off with a good calorie deficit, which is fasting. Jesus. Okay, well, as you see, that's what happens sometimes. So we got to 42 minutes, and I almost died because the treadmill tried to cut off on me. So that means we got about 20 minutes left. And what I'm going to do is simply walk outside and try to keep that same pace. So I appreciate you for stopping by. Hope to see you in the next one, which is tomorrow morning for more cardio. Hopefully you're getting your water in. Hopefully you felt this was like a little bit motivational to get you in the gym or to get you through whatever you're going through, because this sucked. And as you see, treadmill tried to take me out. So I will see you in the next one. Hope you're having a good day. And let me finish up my cardio. Peace.